That was Gigi. She left the building.
Gigi left the building. This is not her cup of tea.
The opinions expressed on the radio program by the hosts, co-hosts, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of Gynesis Radio, www.gynesisradio.com, Gynesis Radio's owners, management, or affiliates.
Hey, we're in the building.
Yeah, once again, y'all know what we doing. We hijacking the station. So my man, the most interesting DJ in the world, DJ Rudd. Don't kill us, man. I know we messed up with your programming, but this is what we do sometimes. We just like to do this and upset the apple cart every now and then.
Yeah.
Cause we just gonna have some fun, man. You know,
DJ Rudd should be here.
That's right.
He should just be calling in now.
Hopefully he will call in. As a matter of fact, text him and tell him to call in.
All
you know
right,
what I mean?
I'm gonna text him right now. He got to call in.
That's right. So we got DJ Steve in the building.
Hey, DJ Steve. Yes, indeed. Thank you.
We got Jose Cuervo in the building.
Yeah.
We got Gina in the building.
Hello, darling. How are you?
And we got Q from IQ Cigar Lounge in the building.
Whoa, sir. Heavy hitter.
You know, and we're gonna have some fun tonight, man. You know, grown folk talk. You know, we had a conversation a little earlier. We was talking about the difference between the gentleman's club and the strip club, right? We're gonna touch base on that again because you know, Steve was bringing out some valid points, but he was off camera, so now he's on camera. So we really gonna touch base on that.
Okay,
you know?
let's make that happen.
We're gonna talk about just grown folk, good times, just going out having a good time as a seasoned adult, as an adult. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You know, we're gonna talk about all that, you know, and we're gonna talk about music.
Sound good.
What's on everybody's playlist? You know, what's gonna set the mood, set the tone. You know what I mean? Because you know, what a person listens to while they're in their car says a lot about who they are.
And the mood they in.
That's right. That's right. So, you know, that's what we're going to do. So, we're going to start off with Miss Gina over there. You the ladies first, right?
Miss Gina.
Queen.
Right?
Okay.
How you doing tonight, Gina?
I'm doing fabulous. Thank you for asking.
Yeah?
Yes.
She's smiling.
She's smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah, so she feeling good. You feeling good, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for my crown.
Good. Yeah. She had a smile on right now.
Yeah. She's the queen.
She in
the middle.
Yeah.
Moni's in the middle.
That's right.
In the middle. There you go.
Yep. So we gonna start with her. We're gonna ask her about her playlist.
All right.
You know, and tell us about your playlist, what you listening to,
Okay.
and why you listening to it.
I'm listening to Millie Jackson because she always inspired me. She broke barriers as myself, and I just always liked Millie Jackson. I'm listening to Isaac Hayes because my favorite cover was that cover where he didn't have on no shirt and he had them chains around his neck, and he was like, and I was like, dang, and he had that bald head, and
So
I love me some Isaac Hayes.
You like that chocolate?
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter?
Yeah.
Okay, we get into the red one.
You know, that album, Isaac Hayes, has been sampled by so many DJs.
Yes.
And he has not received the proper recognition for that album.
I was listening to a few songs and I was like, oh, I know who used that one.
Mm-hmm.
I know who used that one. And you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Al Green. I love Al Green, especially when I'm cooking.
Hot grits.
Yes.
Hot grits, you're thinking about Reverend Al.
Yeah.
And here we ain't talking about shopping either.
Yeah.
Barry White.
Show you right.
Yeah, come on now. Come on, give it to me.
Yeah, I give it to you. Grown folks conversation.
Absolutely.
Barry White. Who else? New Birth. Commodores. Who else?
What? You said the Commodore, so I want to ask you a question. Right? There was that one song on the Commodores made, "Just to Be Close to You," right?
Yeah.
Lionel Richie said something, and I still don't know what it means. What did it mean? It must be serious. He says, "Oh, girl, you made my whoop." What the hell is a whoop? You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it got to be serious. He said, "Oh, girl, you came in my life. You made my jagged edges smooth. You made my whoop. You made my direction so clear in view." So what is a whoop? That's all I want to know. What is a whoop? You said the Commodore. So what is the whoop? What is a whoop?
You should be.
There it is.
Call already.
Just hit speaker. Just hit speaker.
Is that Al Green?
Call.
Is that the Commodore?
That's the Commodore.
Is that Lionel Richie?
Lionel Richie.
Yo, it's your boy DJ Rod.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. There it is. We got the most interesting DJ in the world on the line.
What's up, bro?
Yo, man, what y'all having a party without me, man? I thought the party was postponed, man.
Hey, man.
This is never postponed, baby.
Hey, you know how
It was
we
just
do.
delayed.
You know how we do, man. We like that record. Ain't no stopping, man. You know.
I just looked on the camera. I see Ziggy, Ozzy, DJ Steve, the
Hey.
legendary in the crib. I'm like, yo,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting on you, brother.
Where you at?
what's good?
What up? What up?
You coming through?
No, I'm 2 hours away.
Oh man.
Congratulations.
yeah. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. But we in here, we having some grown folk conversation, man, and we talking about music. We're gonna talk about the difference between the gentleman's club and the strip club, you know, and a few other things.
That's about like that's like the weed smoker and the cigar smoker.
Absolutely.
Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
Yes, sir.
You're right.
Talk about it.
That's right.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You know what it is.
Hey.
But listen, man, I just wanted to say hello. I see y'all on the camera. I was looking at YouTube. I said, hold up. What? What's going on here?
Yeah.
I said, this must be a pre-record. I looked, it said live on the top. I said, they live there? Oh, man. I said, I had to call in and shout my peoples out, man. But I love y'all. Y'all continue with that grown folk. And I'll see y'all soon, man.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
I
No
love you
doubt.
more, brother.
No doubt. No
Wow.
doubt.
Peace, brother.
Later.
So go ahead. Come on. Who knows about that war, man?
He
What's that
said
war?
you make my.
What?
You need to answer that because he said
Oh,
she
here's
makes
my
his
take.
whoop.
Here's my take.
go ahead, DJ Steve.
Go ahead.
All right.
You go.
So, just as the saying, that lady's toes curl,
Yes,
men
sir.
can have the same effect.
Absolutely.
So, if she's doing it right, that whoop,
That war? All right, there it is.
Yo, I can relate to that. I
There
see
it
that
is.
now. You know, I get the leg shake on my left leg.
there you go.
So
There
I
it
Why
get
not
that.
the right
Right.
leg?
I don't know, Mark. It's going with the left leg. It ain't the right leg.
The
It's
right
the left
leg, we
leg.
work. We
Yeah.
working with.
Yeah.
We doing stuff.
If you get both legs, you talented. 'Cause I
So-
see my left
so
leg
your boy
is
is
works.
gonna go a little deep.
Mm.
It's a little deep. It's okay. That wolf,
Mm.
she just hit that right spot.
She,
The deepness, the soul. She hit that soul. She hit it so.
Taking you home to
Yeah,
mama.
she's that one that I'm. You
Yeah.
you going home? Let me call my mom.
So
I want to meet you.
what is it that she did to get to that place?
oh, listen.
So it's what we said earlier,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah.
It's not always about the physicalness, right?
Yes.
It's how she touch, how she speak, how she maybe blow that warm air into your ear. Make sure you're comfortable. That's what it is.
It's all that.
I'm
It's all
keeping
that.
It's like
this.
Some.
That sweep you off your feet kind of
I'm
feeling.
keeping
I
this.
guess.
Now
Yeah.
for a younger man, what is that for you, Cheche Cuervo?
A younger man? What is that for me? Man,
How does she
you know,
take you there?
So I remember when I met my wife, she was just dancing. She had a whole circle around. I'll never forget this moment. And we had a conversation, and we ended up dancing the whole night together. She didn't allow anyone else to interfere with that. It was just me and her. And that moment was that moment. It was
wolf?
yes, that wolf. And I was like, yo, this is the one. And I immediately saw it. And it was an experience I would never forget. That's gonna be imprinted in my mind forever.
Oh, congratulations.
That's dope.
Hey.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's
So every
dope.
man has that, different experience, different woman, But yeah, that walk could be.
Man.
Each man can have a different definition.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Agreed.
So
Because I said, man, he definitely just found his person.
yeah.
When he said that, he just found his. He said, she made my direction so clear in view.
Mhm.
He found his person.
So jumping ahead to 2024.
It got dark, Q.
Nelly, wait.
Turn the lights out.
Wait, I know. Nelly found his what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? He found.
He circled back around.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
sir.
circled back around for that
He
one.
came
said-
back around.
I'm
I'm
happy
back.
about that
Yeah.
reunion.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
agreed.
absolutely.
That
I'm
was a
like,
good
wow,
pair.
that is
Yeah.
awesome.
That was a good
Yeah.
pair.
Everybody, I don't say that for, but for them, it seems like the majority are happy for them.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I didn't hear
Agreed.
anything negative about that.
Unless Irv
Unhappy
Gotti,
folks.
Irv Gotti got his
Oh
little
my
Yeah.
God, they made me forget about him.
Yeah.
Unhappy.
They shut him down. I ain't hear nothing from him since, right?
Mm.
That pregnancy laid him to rest.
Yeah, it was right.
Yeah, yeah. They,
It
listen,
is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
that's that work,
Yeah.
and it's in every generation, and you hope that you're able to find that.
That's right.
That's a fact.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
So how do we find it, right?
Yeah. How?
Patience,
That's it.
honesty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You say honesty. One of the first things I did with my girl, wife, I should say, I handed her my phone. I said, "Here, the code is 19." I ain't gonna say it out loud.
You did it.
100%.
You did
And
it.
she was like, "Damn, this nigga gave me the code to his phone." Yeah, ain't nothing I'm gonna hide from you. Here you go. And that's how it worked out from that point on.
But that's
Now,
it.
notice the
That's right off
difference.
the beginning.
Notice the difference in age. She said, "Damn, this nigga gave me the coat to his."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it was just
Now,
like that trust. I'm like,
what would your
you got
woman
my
say?
full trust. You got my full trust. Here you go.
But you know what? Yeah, you know what? That sounds good,
Yeah,
but in actuality,
Mm.
she didn't need
Mm.
she did.
Oh,
it. She didn't need it.
oh,
It
come on,
wasn't
smooth out.
100%. She didn't
No,
need
I'm
it.
just saying.
Mm.
She didn't need it.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't ask. She don't have to ask for it.
Correct.
That's all it is. It just that shows the difference
Mm-hmm.
Time.
in times and age.
Thank you, brother Q.
Grown folks. This is what we're talking about. Grown
Mhm.
folks stuff.
That's right.
When you don't trust is when you're going to start asking the questions. Your
Mm-hmm.
mind is going to start racing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel honored right now being the only woman sitting amongst men. Like I'm learning everything. I'm
No.
here to learn.
No, not at all. We honored. We honored.
I'm
your
honored. I
presence.
want to know
Yeah.
everything.
I mean, we had that position. It's not like
intrigued.
you're alone.
I'm
You
intrigued.
know,
Correct.
everybody had that position where, like I said earlier, we understood the assignment.
That's right.
We listened, we learned. It made us better men.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's what it
There's
does.
no magic to this.
No.
You either take it and be honest with yourself, or you keep doing that crap that they do today.
That's right.
And keep lying to yourself.
Listen,
Yeah.
they make it too hard. It ain't that hard.
It's not.
It ain't that hard.
Oh, I thought we supposed to make it hard.
Nah.
My bad.
Oh, it depends.
The change.
Now did she come back?
And see-
What's her
see-
name?
Oh, no.
What's her name? Come back.
Jiggy came back.
Gina left and Jiggy came back.
That's what happened. We lose Gina.
Come back.
Come back
We,
in the
we
building.
lost Gina and Jiggy came back.
Shake it off.
Now you mentioned earlier, T. You mentioned earlier about difference between strip clubs and gentlemen clubs, right? I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's one thing I don't really care for, but I'm a guest today. Strip clubs, blue and red solo cups. Gentleman club. No, we gotta have glasses.
Cheers.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute. You know.
No cups.
We gotta have cups.
Real glass.
So this is for
My beer.
salutations
Yes.
and glasses
Yes.
for cheers
Yes,
and
absolutely.
speeches.
Yeah, that's the difference.
And see, it rolls out into your everyday activity, right? So if you're on a date,
Yes.
right,
Hmm.
your man is with you and guest, but he's drinking the bottle.
Like you taking it to the head?
Yes. What would you consider that to be?
That is hood. That's
Oh,
ghetto.
very.
Okay, there you go.
Like a 40 ounce in the hood.
Maybe
Standing
this
on
is
40
bottle right
Yeah.
here.
in
You
1980.
know, it's crazy. You say that, and I've
So you
definitely
say
been out
that.
with some friends, and I don't even associate with them anymore because of that.
Yeah.
They get overly drunk, they overdo it. I'm like, that's not my energy. That's not who I see myself as, and I be careful who I surround myself with because of that reason.
That's it.
So I stepped out of that scenario
That's the
because of that.
difference.
It's like you get overly belligerent, drunk. I can't deal with you. You're not the person I want to be around.
Suppose he do it behind closed doors when it's just you and him in the house.
So that's different.
That's very
Furniture
different. Yeah.
moving, stuff going.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
pass the bottle to me and then I take a sip. And then we
That's
laugh.
different.
Like,
That's you're in a safe space.
Yeah,
you know?
take it to the head.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't-
and we have a little
But-
jokey joke with it.
But hold up. What about the backwash?
Mm.
That's not cool at all.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days, and jokers used to be on the corner,
Yeah.
you know, drinking out them bottles, man, and
Right.
passing that bottle around.
Wild Irish
Nah.
Rose.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
40
Ooh.
ounces.
Yeah.
Not-
Nitrate.
Mad
kid.
dog.
And look here, and if they was broke, they drink Brass Monkey.
Ooh.
You remember that Brass Monkey?
Ooh, yes,
That's
sir.
why they made that
In the
song?
park.
That's right.
In the park.
In the park. That's right.
Park.
Let's bring it up to the 80s. Cisco.
Oh,
Oh.
man. Oh,
Liquid crack.
Cisco.
Wait a minute.
Zima.
Oh.
Cisco with milk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
oh,
it was
yeah.
Oh.
done.
What's that? Kahlua?
Oh,
It was
man.
done.
Ooh, ghetto
It was
Kahlua.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something, man. But you know what?
What?
Mm-mm.
Things in the game has definitely changed.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We're gonna hop from Gina's playlist
Hmm.
to Quavo's playlist.
My playlist. Okay, like I said before,
Go
I
ahead.
listen to conscious rappers. I like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. I listen to Bad Bunny, you know, Spanish. I got that Latin side out of me, you know what I'm saying? I like Aventura, Romeo Santos. I like, you know, that shit is romantic to me.
Azúcar.
Yeah, Azúcar, you know what I'm saying?
So when you say that, right, to me, that tells me that you always have your wall up.
A wall up?
Your wall up.
What you mean by that?
Conscious.
Oh, yeah.
You're on alert. You know, nothing's moving unless you give it permission.
Mhm.
Right.
But what can you listen to where you can close your eyes
Mm.
and just trust what's around?
And be vulnerable.
Be vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Because I'm always on alert. Because I'm gonna tell you this. Anytime I walk into a
That's
room,
what you say.
I am very conscious about what's going on, how the crowd moves, how everything moves around me, and I'm very aware. People don't understand my awareness sometimes. And there'll be points and moments where I might like move at a certain angle and take a step to the left or right, but there's a reason behind it. Because I understand how everything moves around me. And to me, I am my center. I am the sun of my solar system. You understand that? That's why. And I'm very conscious about everything that goes around.
And I applaud that. I
Mhm.
think that's very admirable.
Mhm.
But the point that I'm trying to get to, and even not just you, but for myself as well, there's times where that can lead to a heart attack.
Okay.
There's times where you just got to settle and soak within yourself. So just listen to your own heartbeat. And sometimes all that consciousness,
Mhm.
you'll never hear your heartbeat because you're listening to this, you're listening to that. You're trying to stay aware of this, trying to stay aware of that. Red light, green light, who's on first, who's on second? But when can you chill? Nobody's moving.
Mhm.
like Q's, IQ Lounge, right? Nobody's moving.
There you
Everybody's
go.
chilling.
You're right.
Everybody's laid.
Everybody's
Yeah.
smoking
My
that
God.
right cigar.
You're right.
That's right.
You're right. And I enjoy the
They're not
music you
thinking
play.
about those moves, what's going on 209, who's speeding up 402, who's doing this. They're just chilling, smoking that cigar and say, this is my zone.
So what's your slow jam? Like,
It varies depending on the mood. Like
no,
the
Jose.
engineer
No,
here
it's
played
cool.
some really good. He played an R. Kelly jam with Michael Jackson in it.
But his slow jam, I'm trying to
Oh,
get to the
so-
bottom of
yeah.
it.
What
I
would
don't-
be your
I don't-
hit? What would
No,
be your
he's-
heavy?
Y'all gonna have to put me on.
He's
Y'all gonna have to
speedball.
put, y'all gonna have to put me on because I
Oh
don't
my
have a
gosh, he
slow
don't
jam.
have one.
I'm always on high alert.
Let's give
So
him
the
one.
engineer plays some really cool
Let's
jams.
give
and,
him one.
I,
Let's give
and I
him one.
like the music y'all play at the lounge. I
Yes.
appreciate, like I said, I have a very attentive ear to everything. But like when I'm by myself, I don't really listen to like slow music. Maybe that could be something I can be introduced to. If y'all want to put me on to something, please.
What do
put
you
me
think
on.
would be a good slow jam?
So he's a conscience man. So maybe some Marvin Gaye.
Marvin
right?
Gaye.
Yeah,
What's going
Wait,
on?
wait.
he can
Now-
still a little Marvin.
Right, but you
Mhm.
know what we're going to do? What we do with that? Because one of my joints in my playlist is the rebirth of Marvin, my man, October London.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a
Oh,
more
He's
modern
Yes.
for him. That
Yeah,
would
I
fit
think
So
because
he
it'd
wouldn't
be
need
more
that.
modern.
Right, 'cause
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
young.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as you can see, listen, as you can see, he's hyped. Because you know what? You can tell that because he's not relaxed in his seat. So I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. And
So let me move out the way.
No. You part of this.
Oh,
Mm.
oh,
Watch this. You're gonna be part of this. I want you to
oh, this ain't.
help me out. You wanna
Oh,
be
I
part of
forgot. This is classy.
this. Yeah, this is it. Right. So one of the things Steve says you gotta be more relaxed. Because Quavo said, all this about the solar system is enter this and enter that. All you have to close your eyes, relax, get that feel, and just reach out. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm relaxed.
Give me
Yes,
your
you did.
hand.
I'm gonna give
You
it to
know,
you.
and just feel. You gotta feel that
Relax.
energy. Relax.
Yeah.
Listen to yourself.
Like this.
Listen to your heartbeat, and you be good to go.
So I'm gonna put a little bump in your heartbeat, right? You so relaxed and you feel real good. You give yourself a hard on. And that's not being funny.
Mhm.
But you feel good about you. You're attracted to yourself. Peace of mind. And that hard on doesn't have to be physical. But
Yeah.
you
Oh, I was
you
getting ready to say
feel.
that.
I understood. where
No
you was going with
Diddy.
that.
I
Yeah.
was making
No
myself
Diddy.
point.
No
No,
Diddy.
no Diddy. That's right.
Oh, okay.
No Diddy.
All right.
You
Take
you,
that, take
you
that.
feel good.
Yeah.
You don't need someone else to make you feel good. You
Mhm.
feel good. Within yourself. So again, no Diddy, right? Can you, the engineer, gonna request October London, my place. Let this gentleman hear that if you
Like
can.
I said, if you want to
Yeah.
put me on to something, put me on because I need something new in my life.
Yeah,
When it comes to
it's
music.
there's a variety of
I
things.
know
out there.
I have.
In
I didn't
October,
know.
London
You know,
is a
crazy.
staple of
Musically.
IQ cigar.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
that's
sir.
that's its playing ground.
Yes,
right
sir.
Oh
there.
my gosh.
I don't have that
We
one.
keep
My
we keep him in
condolences.
rotation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You do like Mary J. Blige, though. You said that.
Mary
He is
like
nice.
me.
One thing that I appreciate about Mary, she was always honest and still is,
Mhm.
and real with her story.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Very
why I keep her a
transparent.
rotation as a DJ, But for a guy, I don't think Mary's gonna do it.
You're right.
No.
You're right.
I like Jaheim.
Jaheim
Yeah.
has his moments.
Yeah.
I just wish he stayed there.
I
Yeah,
know.
stay in place.
It
Yeah.
seems like he's trying, but I don't know what the block is with
Hmm.
him.
I think from what I've read, at the time, he was finding himself, so he stepped out because sometimes that record industry can pull you in directions that you just don't want to be in.
Right,
Mhm.
he didn't want to go.
So I think he's saying pure, he's saying honest, but he did not want to be a part of that
The machine.
clique. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he stepped off. So now he's kind of stepping back in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not sure what direction he's going in. So
Well, he's working on some good things. He got some good people around him now, you know, and a lot of people don't realize that when you're young and you don't know the business and you trust the wrong people, they will get you tied into a situation that you didn't want to be into. And that 360 deal jacked up a lot of people from that era.
Oh yeah.
And that 360 deal had him jacked up. So
Yeah.
you know, that's one of these issues.
Listen, Dave Hollister.
Oh,
Come on. Dave Hollister.
Oh, did you hear that joint I just played? The Dave Hollister joint creation?
That's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
man, you know, see,
That's
Gina was
wrong.
over there. She was over there bumping her gums when she should have been listening.
I was listening.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
didn't see me go like this while bumping.
Oh,
We'll
okay,
do that
okay.
again? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. We gotta play that again.
Yeah, right. You know, stuff like that.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Because
Exactly.
with that particular song there, how they dropped that. He talked about how God created a woman. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And he that could have went any way. He could have went to church with that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? He could have went anywhere with that. You know what I mean? But it was so dope how it was put together. You know what I'm saying? And how he said, you know, what he was going to do.
Right.
You know, that he was going to marry her, give her his name,
Yes.
give everything that she wanted, put a couple more stamps in the passport, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So you know what?
Yeah.
That's the stuff that all them women that be talking that crap on social network, they need to hear music like that.
Absolutely.
Because then their whole mindset would change with that.
Slow it down and
I need a high value man that's gonna, he got to pay my rent and got to do this, I got to do that. I laugh every time I read that stuff and hear that stuff. You know why? Because I say it all the time, ghetto girl can't hurt me. Because everything she wants is cheap.
Yeah.
Baby, I'll pay your
I
rent.
do want my mortgage paid.
I will pay your rent because you got Section 8.
I said my mortgage.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I'm not talking about you. I said the ghetto girl. Right now, you judging your own stuff. You put yourself. You just put yourself in that box. But think about it, right? All them girls that's on there talking all that crazy stuff.
Right.
You got Section 8, baby. I'll pay your rent. What is it? $100?
I'll
$30?
pay
$50?
your rent.
You know what I mean? Right? Then think about it, right? Cute. Steve, you know what I know.
Yes.
You give a ghetto girl $2,000, right? She can go to the mall, right? She can come out with a whole bunch of bags and change.
And think she did something.
And go tell all her girlfriends how you splurged on her, right? Guess what? That's nothing. Nothing. And guess what? You'll probably never have to do anything else for again. You know what I mean? Because she got a story to tell.
That's her
Right.
age.
Listen, it don't have nothing to do with age. It's a ghetto girl thing. It's a ghetto
Yeah.
So
thing.
is there a ghetto girl and a
it's a
ghetto
menta-
woman?
It's
Yes,
a
same,
mentality.
they're the
So
same
you have
sandwich.
girls and you have women.
It's same
Yeah,
sandwich.
but it's a
Same
mentality.
Look,
sandwich.
they put
So-
it into a rap lyric. What do they call it? Save a hoe?
That's right.
Save a hoe.
That's right.
Captain.
Captain Save a hoe.
All that. But think about it. So like, you know what? If you got $2 above lunch money, right? The stuff they want, like I always joke about it, the stuff they want is cheap. It's cheap. You know what I'm saying? If you got disposable income, right? All that stuff they be bragging about, where they want to go eat at and all that other stuff, I be laughing at that stuff because you talk about where you want to eat at, that's still a chain restaurant.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta go to Ruth's Chris. And it's a chain restaurant. You know what I mean? What's special about that?
What's wrong with cooking?
Nothing. But they don't know nothing about that.
I
Because
like that.
the problem is,
Especially if you do it together.
but the problem
Yeah,
is,
I like cooking.
I
the
agree
problem
with
is
Like,
they're
baby,
cattle.
chop this bell pepper up for me.
They're cattle.
Yeah.
They're cattle. They're following the leader.
you. Feel that on
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Feel that onion.
I'm gonna season this chicken. You go throw it on the grill.
you. Well, you season it and let me rub it down.
There you go.
Smack it up, flip it.
Rub it down. Exactly.
Were you able to find that October one?
I got it.
Cool. Let this gentleman hear it, please. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Woo! IQ Live. Yeah. That's right. I'm an old head right now.
That's right. That's when you rub on her back and kiss on her neck.
Yes, sir.
We don't do baby.
There you go.
That's pretty good right
Where do you think it started from? Okay.
Started from the baby.
It started from the baby. There you go. Going down the center of that and catch it at the crack of. You understand? Grown folks conversation.
I love it. I love it. Grown folk move right here. Give you a sample of that. Who's gonna play the whole song? Right. Back to Your Place is actually the name of the song.
Back to Your Place?
Back to Your Place.
Back to Your Place.
And I'm telling you, she will be grinning from ear to ear like,
I
what's
believe
this?
it.
But
I
see,
like it.
let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little secret, right? See, me, I ain't got no game, right? I'm NG. I ain't got
You
no
right, you don't.
Yeah.
no game.
I'm glad you recognize.
But because I'm a music connoisseur,
Oh, come on, condescend.
Drum roll.
I let the music do all the talking. for
Drum
me.
roll.
There you go.
I let the music do all the talking for
There
me.
you go.
That's why it's
That's
created,
that's where my game is at. Boop, right there. You pick up on it before
You're
you
a
drop
smart
it.
man.
You better
You
pick up
know
on it
what's
before you
crazy?
drop it.
So,
Come on.
Why,
right?
why recreate the wheel?
Why? Absolutely.
You know, it's crazy. I've recreated the wheel many times. You know, one of the things I wrote poetry to my wife, and I told her, to me, you taste like white wine and honey. And then I never knew there was wine that was made of honey. So she brings that to my attention all the time. She was like, yo, how you made that up? And there's a such thing like that. I was like, I never knew this.
It was at the Food
But
and Wine Festival. I drank it.
Yo, but you know what I'm saying? But I be very poetic and like how my approach.
That's because there's nothing new under the sun, bro.
That's right.
Nothing.
Just listen. You're here.
You didn't create.
Nah, that came from
It's
my heart.
just
I ain't got to
in
say that came from my
But
heart.
you know
There you go.
I write music, everything else.
Mhm.
The dopest line I ever heard, as soon as I heard it, I was mad because I was like, why I didn't come up with that? It was after 7 song, right? And they said, what good's a castle without a queen? Oh,
that's a
my
fact.
God.
That's a fact.
Was it
What
Kevon?
what
Kevon said that.
yes, what good is having a castle without a queen?
That's
Put a
a
period on it.
fact. Yeah,
Wow.
That's a big fact.
My line was, bust up on your couch like you got Siemens furniture.
Wow, you see that? See that? You see that? You see? Hey, Steve, you see why we can't
It's
take it
more
away?
butt than ashtray.
You see? You see?
It's more butt than ashtray.
That's why there was red cups all over the table.
No, but you gotta feel it gets more butt than an ashtray. That is poetic.
You know, I could not take you home to meet my mom. You know what?
Gina has just left the
Left the
building.
building.
Right.
Gina
Just
left.
left the building.
Security. Jigga came right back.
Come on, y'all cannot
Grabbing intruder.
deny that Biggie Smalls line. Get small butt.
But Biggie Smalls won't make it to where he was just at.
Unfortunately, my condolences. He did
In Jesus'
not.
name.
Yeah, Jesus.
Amen.
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 Let me pour something out for you.
Well, I tell you. See there? See there?
What?
See there?
What?
Mm-hmm.
So for you to get for you to get through that door, your mindset has to be in a different place. Because you're gonna meet people on that level.
And I
they
know
don't
how-
want to hear.
I'm not
Biggie.
going to say that.
They don't want to hear Nikki.
We're behind closed doors now. We're
But
not out
listen,
there.
but see, that's how you won't get invited
Mm-hmm.
because you know
Let me find out you're the owner.
Mm.
he's the owner.
Listen.
Talk to him. He's the owner.
Listen.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
You know,
I'm not going to say that there.
Yeah,
That was
I-
just a little jokey joke.
at IQ Cigar Lounge, you know we carrying that Hennessy Cool Lot.
Oh,
That's right.
really?
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will be there.
That was just.
I've been waiting for that to come through.
I've
Handy
tried it,
coladas.
man. It's in a class on its own.
Yes.
So most of us we think of colada. We're familiar with coladas. But add that ingredient, it's a
Oh, yeah.
totally
And,
different
and
twist.
Henny is my drink. Let me tell you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's awesome.
Hey, listen.
It's awesome.
Hey, that was like that Tupac head bust. You know what I mean?
I can't wait now.
You know?
with the
man.
cherry on top.
Oh
Really?
man.
With the
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh baby.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
you know,
Tomorrow,
we
Wednesday?
keep the stem.
Yeah.
We keep the stem on the cherry for
Hey,
a
look.
reason.
Had me coming up there thinking I was Barry White.
Tie that Terry. No,
Yeah,
I got you. I know where
You
you're
know,
going with
you
that.
know,
one. Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I will be
Yes,
there tomorrow.
indeed.
All right, I'll be open.
Yes.
Absolutely. But yeah, you know, life is funny sometimes. But see, we're gonna ask Q about his music selection because
Oh,
me and DJ Steve, you can't. It's hard because I'm a record player. He's a DJ. I can't DJ. You know, like what they do, I can't do because what I love what you do, Steve, with them stems, man. You know
Thank
what I mean?
brother.
And
Thank you.
then you be killing the game. Like I was
oh,
I was telling her how I was trying to leave. If I was trying to leave,
Yes.
I said,
You
Q, I
kept
can't
getting
leave.
up
I
and
can't
you
leave.
kept sitting back down.
I can't leave.
Kept getting up and then sitting back
Yeah,
down.
yeah. See,
Now that is the true art of DJ.
Yeah.
I tried.
When they
Right.
can't
Yeah.
leave.
Keep them in the
You know, you
building.
got to hear the heartbeat of the people.
see,
Mhm.
It's not about me.
Oh, that was a good
It's our
song.
guests.
That Tina Gardner.
See-
Heartbeat.
see, what I do is like what I just do here. I play records. You know what I mean? Boop, I just play records. Rudd and them DJs, they can do all that. You know what I mean? You want a record player? I can play some records for you. You know what I mean? But Q, what's in your playlist, man?
Oh my God, it's all over the place. Frankie Beverly.
Ooh,
Yes,
come on,
yes,
babe.
yes. He had to bring brother Q. You pulled me in because Frankie Beverly, Happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He was
Joy
running
and
those
Pain.
tunes.
Yes.
Yes,
Listen to
yeah,
them. Come on.
yeah.
See, it's not for me. It's not about the beat. It's the lyrics.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's what we talking about now.
Yeah.
If you listen to each of us speak, we taking snippets of certain lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that captures how we feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And Frankie does it for me. Listen, I listen to Otis Redding. I go way back.
Come on,
You
sitting
know,
on the
to-
dock of the bay.
Listen, Muddy Waters.
Mm.
Come on.
Oh.
Remember? Oh, my DJ Steve is my resident DJ. Fridays and Saturdays every week. Listen, we get down. We put it down in IQ Cigar Lounge, East Stroudsburg. Come on now.
That's right. And
Yeah.
So not only will I take that song that you could reminisce, but I will remix it where you can dance to, get that two-step in, get that stepper game going. So you be able to feel it, sing to it, and be like, damn.
How about that? How about that Michael Jackson
Hmm.
in Spanish?
Ha!
Woo!
What?
Yes, our Latin
Talk
Who
night.
said
about
no about that?
on Latin
Nothing
night.
about that.
Latin
He
night.
said Michael Jackson is
Spanish.
Spanish.
Remix.
I ain't never
Salsa
heard that.
Remix.
Yes, yes.
Michael
Roll that
Jackson
tongue, girl.
hit
Come on.
on top of that
I like Michael
salsa.
There you
Jackson.
go.
Don't get me wrong, but
Yes.
Yes.
I ain't never heard him in Spanish.
Come on.
18 tracks.
18.
Come on.
Oh, Michael.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen, there's so
I
many.
miss
Like I said,
Michael Jackson.
I'm more lower. For me, it's that mood. Yeah. If I'm in traffic, you know, some Gerald Levert. I miss my brother.
We talked
My
about
guy,
that
my
earlier.
guy,
Levert.
my guy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
She was like, I like Gerald Levert, but
Yeah.
No, I said he's not in my playlist. I
But-
said I like him, but he's not in my playlist.
Yeah, it's understandable. I understand.
have you listened to most of his songs or you just generalized it?
No, I mean,
She hasn't
it's
been.
Gerald Levert.
She
Like-
hasn't had the experience.
What about
You know what?
Dad?
Oh,
Oh,
is that the
that's
whole
That's the
family is
OJs.
talented.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole family. is
See,
amazing.
when you hang out with Crunchy Black and them,
Right.
you know, you get what you get. You know what I'm saying?
No, Crunchy.
You know, the guys that
I
wear
thought he was
Timberlands,
you.
the guys that wear Timberlands,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? And they just pull their pants down
Right.
and they leave the Timberlands
To
on.
actually pull their pants
They
down.
put
They don't fall down. They
yeah,
pull
pull
them.
them.
Timberlands hold the pants up.
yeah.
Okay. See, as you get older, you should get more refined.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
That's the
Right.
difference.
I like to say get
Yes.
cultured. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
'Cause one thing about me, if you don't know,
Now you know.
I'm gonna show you some things.
Right.
I'm gonna take you there because guess what?
Cheers to the engineer.
If I like you, I gotta try to fix you where you broke. I gotta build you up where you weak at, make you
Right.
strong. You know what I'm saying? And that's not, you know, a bad thing. Because if you don't know, I'm gonna help you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like for instance, you know,
Distant lover.
a lot of women don't know. After you get of a certain age,
All right.
you're not supposed to be chewing gum.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you go in certain circles, you know, people look at you like, is she chewing gum? Because most of the time, people from where we come from, and the women they start chewing gum, what they start doing,
Yep.
Snapping it.
and it's subconscious, they don't realize it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, like what's very important when you move in certain circles, the woman that's on your arm will determine if you're gonna get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get the deal or not.
Very, very true.
Because she has to be able to fit into the wives club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if she can't fit in the wives club, no matter how much the men like you and want to do business with you, but if you can't fit into the wives club, the deal's off.
But I'm
Right.
a wife.
You're reserved.
It doesn't mean that you can be a wife.
You're reserved.
That has nothing to do with being a wife. You know what I'm saying? But when them ladies get together to go to the powder room, that's the room before the bathroom where the toilets and all that stuff is, where they get to the sofas and stuff like that.
And that's
they
a
little
shame you
flowers and
have to
stuff.
explain it to some people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they go in there and they be talking like, well, did you see that? You know she popping
Right.
gum? You know what I mean?
I don't know how
You know,
to pop my gum.
but
Although
I'm
I
saying,
enjoy it.
and I try to tell a lot of women, right? They think that all these tattoos is what's happening, right?
Hmm.
You know, I be like, put them tattoos somewhere where they can't be seen.
That's right.
All this, I want to have a sleeve on my arm or something. Baby, where you going? I can't take you nowhere with me like that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if you wear a long sleeve shirt, that might get you by today. Right? But there's going to be some event where you're going to have to wear a sleeveless gown or something like that.
Yeah.
You know
At
what I'm
that
saying?
white party.
Right. So guess what? You're going to walk in there with a sleeve on your arm and all the tattoos on your legs, tattoos on your titties, all behind your ears, all that shit. You ain't going nowhere with me like that. I would rather hire me a girl to go out with me to represent me than take that
Tag
funky
it
ass
up.
broad I got at home.
Mhm.
And that's the key. You said it
Why you
right
got her
there.
at home?
Because I can't take her nowhere, Jiggy.
Why she in your house?
Because I love her. She my ghetto girl. I love her.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk.
Right. Right.
Real talk.
Right.
But I know I can't take her ass nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
He said,
if she ain't
"Right,
cultured
gotta stay
and you love her, what the fuck? I
Yeah.
can't take her ass nowhere.
Real talk.
I'm a rent me a chick, and every time I go out, I'm gonna rent the same chick because she's gonna
Right.
be cultured. She's gonna know how to speak. She's gonna know how to look, and she might even be an attorney.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
She's an escort. You
Well,
said you was going to hire her.
Right, but see, you're missing the point. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not missing the point.
She
I'm
might
messing
be an escort, right? But she's not the one that flat backing. You know what I'm saying? Her job is to go out there to make you look good. So her job is to be able to socially fit into the wives club. You know what I mean? So every time we go out in that circle, she gonna be on my arm. She gonna be my fiance.
So she's your double.
So when they background check her, she gonna come up as an attorney or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm good.
But then
I'm
one
certified.
day, that ghetto girl gonna show up.
No, she's not, because the girl gonna
She knows what it is.
she gonna keep her ghetto ass home.
She don't want to jeopardize no money. She know what's up.
She gonna be home.
She hear me, but she don't listen.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Sitting there eating Taco Bell. That's what she gonna do.
Man.
and watching
You quiero Taco Bell.
and watching Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you.
Yo, but let's look at the dudes, right? So Timberlands all my life.
Mhm.
And then when they reach their 40s and 50s, they can't walk straight. They got bad feet.
Mm-hmm.
And they wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
They're wearing Timberlands every day.
That's
You
right.
know? You go to the construction job, fine. Take them shoes off. Put some regular shoes on. Put
Right.
some slacks on. Put a nice polo shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you how to wear Timberlands all day, every day.
And not just that, stinky ass feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, Lord.
I want a woman to rub my feet,
That's right.
suck on my toe.
Yo,
So how's she gonna
brother.
do that? You know what I mean?
You got that right there.
Yeah, I get a manicure and a pedicure.
I see your
Gina.
toes.
Gina.
I see.
Me too.
Gina. Yeah,
Me too.
see
Me
You
that.
got
too.
a little mole
too.
on your foot like mine. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
one.
Hey,
I
We
got
share.
one.
We
Nah,
yeah.
you know
We
what's
share.
crazy? I done
We
got
sharing.
complimented on my toes.
You got
I'm
that.
just saying. Let me throw it out there real quick. I done
Yeah.
got complimented.
But,
Like, oh my
Your
God.
toes.
you know
You
what?
have
Bottom line,
nice
you take
feet.
care
You
of them,
got
right?
it.
I
Toes
take care of
toe
mine.
days.
So
I
Sony.
thought this.
Oh Lord. Wait. With garlic inside.
I'ma say it again. I'ma say it again.
With garlic on the side.
I'ma say it
She didn't
again.
see the red door.
She is not going anywhere with me. Okay?
I'm the
red door.
escort.
No, hell no. Hell,
I'm not the one
you
at
can't
home.
even escort me to the strip club.
I'm not the one at home. I am the escort.
But I want to bring something up. Grown
What's up?
conversation.
What you got?
This is for a lot of the young men.
IQ Cigar Lounge.
Yeah, and
Yes.
some still the old heads. You know, we are not our fathers and grandfathers.
That's right.
You know, let's worry about hygiene.
Hmm.
You know, real talk.
Yo, you know,
Grandpa Stone?
Brother
you
Q.
know, I'm talking about. Get that pedicure.
Yes.
Get that manicure. Because
Yes.
you know, like I've always said, you know what? If you don't want me coming over to your house, shredding your sheets, I don't want you coming over to mine. I don't want to hear scratching, scraping under the sheets, and we're not even touching one another. I don't want no woman. You hear what I say? I didn't say no girl. Yeah, I didn't say no girl. You know, no chick. I said I don't want no grown woman rubbing her
Snagging
feet.
up the sheet.
Nah, that ain't
and,
nice.
and yeah, it hurts. If y'all ain't never had that, it hurts.
It does. You're right.
It
And
hurts.
listen, how about this one? You go to a woman's house and she got crumbs in her bed.
That's a
Ooh.
that's a no.
Oh, that's a no.
That's a no.
That's a
Oh,
deal
no.
breaker.
That's a no.
That's a
hard no.
Automatically.
You know,
That's
my
a
wife
hard.
screamed on me with that. I was eating crackers in bed. Right?
Wow, you
And I
breaking
didn't
the law.
realize I dropped a couple of crumbs.
Yeah, you breaking the
Brother-
law.
Brother
She got up the
Oh,
next morning.
man.
She's like, "What the hell?"
But you know what she was really pissed off at?
What's that?
Because
He didn't share them?
no,
Oh,
no. Remember, he was eating crackers instead of eating what she wanted him to eat.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Putting something on his flavor
Right.
saver.
Right, exactly. Right, exactly.
You
Right?
know?
Give it a little.
Hey, wasn't that on his flavor saver?
Right. Exactly. So that's what she was really mad
Point taken.
about.
Point taken.
Just saying, you
Point
know.
taken.
And a woman, and Gina, please jump in. You feel like it. When you look at it, do you really want that man with touching you with dirty fingernails?
Oh, I can't stand
Not
that.
only dirty
And-
fingernails,
I don't like
but
that.
you know, not just being clean, just coming
Right,
in and not
exactly.
taking a shower.
I
Right.
don't like that either.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm saying.
With
No
stench.
woman
Right
want
to
that.
bed, you know?
With stench,
No
right?
one-
Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna take no
Yeah.
shower.
I
Right.
can't even like jump into bed without taking a shower. I don't even feel right. I gotta like I get home, I'm gonna take all my clothes off, get naked, and just in the
Jump in
shower
the shower.
immediately because I have all the world on me right now. I wanna
Right.
get out of
Yeah.
that.
But
Yes.
here's the thing. And I say this all the time. You know, y'all heard me say it over and over again. Communication is the key to a successful relationship,
Great
no matter
point.
what it is.
Great
Right.
point.
So it's funny. Before we got on, Gina put something on. She kind of rubbed some lotion on.
Mm-hmm.
I caught the scent.
You caught the scent. I caught the scent.
You caught it as well
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
in my pocket right now.
Okay, all right. so we both caught it, right? Both caught it. I just happened to speak on it to her.
Gotcha.
So one of the things that I think women fail to do, because they expect a man just to know, but you should just express that. And how about just rubbing that man's hand, because you know he's been out there doing whatever he's been doing, and his hands are raw. Help him make them hands soft.
Oh my God.
If you can.
Child.
Come on, there you go. There she about to
You
pull
gonna
it
pull
out.
it out?
She gonna pull it out. Everybody get down.
Hey!
Under the table.
See?
She's about to see. There you
I
go.
think so.
Yeah.
Want some music?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey!
I'm gonna give you some.
No, no, no.
I'm gonna give you some
Yeah,
lotion.
I got something that's different right here. I'm gonna
Okay.
play something that's different.
The engineer's been hitting it hard this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. Stand by. Here it is.
That is,
Yeah.
this is some real good stuff.
That's how that works. That's how you keep it. That's that move.
Right.
That's
There you go.
that move. You understand? That's that move. It all comes back. It all comes back. It all comes back.
Love her.
It's the smoothest way of figuring it could be right here.
Yes.
He's in her brain. Yeah.
Play it.
Yeah. Message with the girl.
Oh, yeah.
The right love. Don't just tell me. Do it. Right? Wait, did he just go lose one? He showed us.
That's a bad combination, right?
Communication, right? What a song
You
play.
smell that smoke turkey
You already
and
know.
the bacon.
She's a big yeah. Even private.
Let me tell you, I love to, but you have to make me want to do it.
And that's
Once you
important.
turn me off,
Yeah.
you cut off.
That's
It's over.
important.
It's
Can't
over.
have the woman make the effort and the man doesn't.
Right, like it has
Yeah.
to be a give and take.
That's right.
Agreed.
But I like that. I like what she said though. But men, out just listen for a second while she's cooking that dinner, hard at work. Got her hands in the pots, whipping it up
For you,
for you,
yes.
With
House
you.
clean, sheets clean,
Listen,
Right.
it's nothing
covers
wrong.
rolled back,
Right, it's nothing wrong with saying, listen,
shower running
baby
when you
girl,
walk in the door.
put on them shorts. Or better yet,
Now I'm butt ass naked sometimes.
that's what I'm talking
Sometimes-
about. You see?
Sometimes, sometimes I'm
See?
just gonna be butt booty ass
It's
naked.
it's all right.
It's all right.
Well, I
It's
tell
all
you,
right.
it's
I'm gonna
all right.
dim the lights.
Well, I tell you.
I want to see it all. So
Lights on, lights on.
I mean, I can close my eyes and visualize,
Well, damn.
but it's all right.
But can you slow walk me?
You know?
Slow walk me.
I
Slow
said
walk me.
sometimes. Sometimes.
All right, then. But I'm just saying, slow walk me. Shit.
Yeah, I'll slow walk you. But
Bust me
sometimes-
upside the head.
Yeah, sometimes it's just that.
Sometimes
Hey,
I
'cause
just
listen,
be
listen,
butt
listen,
booty
listen.
ass naked,
I'm
just walking
thinking-
around
That's
the
all
house.
right.
I'm
That's
thinking
That's
all
why I
about
don't
it.
want company sometimes.
I'm thinking about it because you know what they say, the mailman rings twice. You know what I'm saying? I come to like, why you naked?
Yeah.
And who's that? Just roll down the door. He might be.
Wait, that's the neighbor on the 5th floor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, coming to get some
Right.
sugar.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to borrow an egg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard boiled.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Leave the way he came in.
Mhm.
Through the window.
Well, I tell you.
Yeah, but once you get disrespectful, all of that stops. And
Yeah.
I don't bring it back
Oh, absolutely.
because
And
you,
see,
you
that's
have
what
to
it
earn
is.
it.
Well,
That's
guess
right.
what?
I
Taking
will
it for
treat you
granted,
like
right?
a king, and I think
But-
your man should be treated like a king.
But you do know that women control the relationship, right?
Say it again. Say it
Women
again.
control the relationship
That's
until they
100%
do
fact.
something stupid to lose their edge.
Not always.
When you do something, listen.
Not always.
Every man is
Some
described.
men are stupid.
Every man
No,
that
take
is
that out the
described.
equation.
Some men mess
Every
up.
man out here that's described as a dog
Hmm.
has had his heart broken
Mhm.
by his childhood sweetheart.
And refuse
And
to
that's
open
not
up
every
again.
woman's fault. Just
It's
like
not all men ain't to
just
blame,
like
and all
women
women ain't to
that
blame.
have bad
We
situations. every man is
got
in
that. We got
man.
that. But what I'm telling you, think about it. Every man that you met, he had to convince you that he was the best thing since sliced bread.
Mm.
And whoever you with, you can let him go. You don't need him no more.
Mm.
I got you. Let him go. If you got another man, tell him goodbye. I got you. And whatever he said, convince you that he was the guy, right? So he gonna do whatever you want because there's no greater trophy in a man's life than his woman, right? And he gonna shower you with everything he got until you do some dumb shit.
That's it.
And as soon as you do some dumb shit,
It's a wrap.
you cancel Christmas.
Well, that sounds like the same thing I was saying. As soon as he does some dumb shit, it's a wrap for me.
Well,
Like,
okay.
I'm not doing those
That goes
things
back
for
to
you
what
no
Brother
more.
IQ, communication, right?
Communication all day, every day.
Because you can play ping
Some men
pong,
just never
tennis,
grow
left,
up.
right.
Some men just never grow up.
Yeah.
Or some men don't appreciate what they have for whatever reason. I don't know what happened in your personal life in the past that has nothing to do with me. But I'm saying personally, once you cross that line with me, I'm shutting it down. But one thing about a woman, we will keep trying and trying and trying. But
Yes,
at
you
some
will.
That's
at some
because
point, we gotta
women
draw the
are more
line.
forgiving than men.
right.
That's
but
why
at
I
some
said
point,
until you do something stupid and
I'm
lose your
gonna draw the
edge,
line.
you can cancel Christmas because women are more forgiving than men. You know what I mean? Because guess what? You do some dumb shit. One thing about a man, he'll break up with you long before you know it. Because
Right.
guess what? He'll sit
Yeah.
right there. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be like, everything will be cool. You know what I mean? But he done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
in
mind
his
is over.
mind and
He
heart.
done.
Over. Yeah,
It's
He done.
over.
He's
But
just
see,
there.
as a woman, I'm here to let you know we know.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as we won't even know it. Oh, we know it. We just might not say anything, but we know.
Yeah. Okay.
You know how? Well, here's the thing. You know how you know it, right?
We have an instinct
Is
that
it
we
really
were blessed with, that God
right?
gave us,
Okay,
and we
we'll
know.
we'll give you that 6th sense.
When you know your man, you know.
But
If
see,
you don't know him, then that's different.
right? But in most cases, it's not rocket science.
Yeah.
It really isn't. You know, you have that unique as a woman 6th sense. But in actuality, when that man stopped kissing on you like he used to.
Y'all not difficult.
when
Y'all
you're
either
not-
hot
right,
or cold.
Exactly.
Did she just call
her
Y'all
simple?
are not hard to figure out.
Did she just call her simple?
She sure did. She sure did.
She did.
Y'all are not
She
sure did.
difficult at all.
You call her
Right.
simple, Simon?
Yeah,
She sure did.
Oh my
she did.
God.
She
Y'all
did.
are
But-
not difficult
but-
at all.
But we not.
But listen, exactly. We're not. We're very simple. You know what I mean? And it don't take much to please us. You know, at the end of the day, feed me, fuck me, shut the hell up.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
a
it.
fact.
That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You know what I mean? And don't commiserate with your little friends and shit.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you happy, be happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But don't start commiserating with your friends, because guess what? Because she ain't happy because Crunchy Black ain't doing her right. Don't you start commiserating with her, because guess what?
She's knocking on the back door.
Mhm.
That's right.
And misery love company.
Because guess what? Like I tell all look, we men, we can go hang out at the barber shop all the time, but sooner or later we're gonna get a haircut. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You stay with a bunch of commiserating women, you know what I mean? You're gonna start commiserating, right? And I'm a truly believer that people who are not socially your peers, you can't hang out with. You know why? Because you have nothing in common.
Mhm.
You know why? Because your conversation is different. Your thought pattern is different. You know what
Your
I mean?
life.
Because guess what? Me and Q get together, right? We'll be in there. We talking entrepreneurship. We talking business. We talking real estate. We talk about generational wealth. We talk about different things, right? Then somebody else will come in that conversation, and they'll look at me and him talking. They'll think they're better than us. They're bragging. No, it's just that we socially not peers. So we don't care about word is born God Allah who just shot somebody at Mullah's. We don't care about
Right.
that, because guess what? That crowd, we will never cross paths with them. We have nothing in common with them.
That's right. And they
So
are
what-
not allowed at IQ.
So we're not going to have a
Say that
conversation
again?
about them.
Say it
They
again.
are not allowed at
Exactly.
IQ cigar lounge. They
Exactly.
wait for you.
So
That's right.
you got to be around people that's socially your peer, right? And what destroys most relationships is when people begin to hang out with people who are not socially their peers. You have nothing in common. So people, when you don't have anything in common, they like you, they admire you, they envy you, they love you,
And
then they
talk
hate you,
behind your back.
then they hate you.
See, I got a song
Talk right
For
behind
you.
your back.
talking about that. Shantae Moore.
Oh!
Shantae got a man.
Ah!
Talk to. See, only old heads come
Uh-huh.
on digging the crate.
Uh-huh.
Right? Come on.
That's
Come
right.
on.
Y'all really putting me on tonight. Just saying.
What you know
You
about
gotta
the grapes?
find that engineer.
No,
gotta
no,
Bringing
find
out the
that one.
coffins and plugging up into the
Yeah.
lamp post.
Shantae's got a man.
What?
Hey,
It hits it right there on the nail.
Right there. That's it
Right there.
That's it right
Boom.
there.
Drop the
Let me
mic.
hear there. Let me hear some of that.
Drop the mic.
Look at him searching through the Bible.
Yeah. Let me hear some of that. How Shantae has to tell all her girlfriends
Yeah.
sitting around her.
That's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
That's what I was just talking about. That's right. Drink the water before you drop. See Gina, aka Jiggy. Trying to learn you something. Yeah.
Ladies, put the glasses in the air.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a glass of this one.
Matter of fact, put those pink in there.
You already know.
Let them know. You got it, man.
That's right. This is between the jeweler, ring, and the jeweler. We're not the same.
This ain't a game. No, this ain't practice. No, this ain't practice.
See, Quavo get it. He got it. He got it. He got it. Get it?
Take those weeds off. Take those eyelashes off. It's coming out.
You know what I mean? That's right. Right. That's right. Hey, what did I tell her a few weeks ago? I said no more nappy heads. She got mad at me. I said no more nappy heads. I don't want no spider webs hanging off their eyes.
Brother engineer, to brother Terry. So I was watching this video, right? This woman enjoying her vacation. She's having a fabulous time. She wanted to jump into the blue waters. So she got off the yacht. She jumped in the water. Her wig came off. So she's calling for help because her wig is coming sliding off, but she doesn't know how to swim. So she's holding on to the boat ledge.
Is
right?
she black?
She's black.
You already know. Weave.
She's black.
I had to ask.
But here's the point.
See, you're
She could have been Spanish.
Go ahead.
Finally, this woman is asking for help to get that wig back on her head.
Not to save her out of the
What?
water.
No,
Because she can't swim.
Why
exactly.
she jump in there?
But
She can't
to get
swim.
that wig back on her head.
Why?
So here's the kicker. If you saw in the video, she finally takes the wig off. She says, "Forget. I'll fix it. Let me just get back on this boat." But she was fine. Her hair was short, but she was fine.
Right.
There was nothing wrong with her.
Natural
So I'm saying to
beauty,
myself,
That's that pop culture.
Yeah,
thing.
why is she
Yeah.
fussing to get this wig back on her head? She was fine.
Pop culture.
Pop culture, man.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Pop culture.
And even the guy in the video says, "Girl, you look good. You throw that shit in the water. Come on."
It's already in the water.
She's like, "I paid $300 for this
Oh,
wig.
hell no.
I'm not letting it go." He's like, "Dude, girl, you look good. Leave that shit alone." She just got to get it on her head. Got to get it on her head. Got to
She
get
was
it on
trying
her
to
head.
secure the wig. Pay money for that. That was her dress up opportunity.
I couldn't understand it.
It's just ridiculous, man. Let
That
me
was
tell you,
crazy.
I kid you nothing, man. I boycott them, man. I just can't do it, man.
I cannot.
And then what's so embarrassing when you see them and they on their goddamn head. Ah, I get so angry. I get so upset.
Now, you do. What happens with me?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong?
I ain't touch her toes. I ain't touch her toes.
What you do, Cuervo?
I ain't
I
touch
ain't do
nothing.
nothing. I promise.
I ain't touch nothing.
I ain't do
Oh my
nothing.
God.
Wasn't
I
me.
felt that from your gut. You was like, oh, I get so angry.
Yeah. I just don't understand it.
But when I
I know.
see that,
Mm.
y'all should know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
I remember. I gotta get you sucker.
Mm.
Oh, that was a great.
Yeah.
The part with the heifer is in the house. She takes off her weave, her wig.
her
She
leg.
take off her leg,
Yep.
her arm.
Yep.
She take off a piece of ass. Like, she take
Yeah.
off everything.
That's
Her
right.
lashes, everything coming
That's
off.
Who are you? You're not the same person I met.
Right.
Right.
And met her, I think met her at the strip club.
You're a fraud.
That's right.
Bueno.
I'm just saying.
That's right.
Yo, who made that comment where a woman will lie to you first before a word is even said?
Well, they lie to
Oh,
you
that's
every day.
interesting.
Yes, that's a
You
fact.
go on social network, woman lie out the gate.
Oh yeah.
Filters.
Without even
Yes.
saying the
A
word.
filter, every
Yeah.
picture they got a filter on. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, God forbid she go missing. You looking for
Nobody
this
can
beauty
know who
queen.
she is.
You looking for this beauty queen, and you should be looking for Godzilla.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
I
ain't
I agree with that because I done work with somebody who don't look like what they post on like social media.
Oh my God.
That girl does not look like that in person.
They be hideous.
Yes.
I mean, like they done took catfish to a whole nother level.
And I'm going with V. That's what I'm talking about.
And she
V.
be calling the guy a
Oh,
liar.
you funny.
That's exactly what I'm
Listen.
talking about.
Before she even said a word, she's lying.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at think about it.
Catfish.
We were talking about earlier, starting this out. Strip club, gentleman club.
Yeah.
Listen, women go now too, more so now than back in the day. But when you go, think about it. You go, ain't nothing real.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That, but believe it or not, the strip club there's nothing real. Now you go to the gentleman clubs now. Guess what? Them women be real.
Yes,
They real.
because it's a
Dressed.
different
Atmosphere.
They the real deal.
Yeah, it's a whole different atmosphere.
Shit, you even got that little sexy girl that's a size 3 or a size 4 walking around in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, whole different.
Yeah.
You know.
But like we just talking about, think about it. They in the locker room before they come out, and they putting on everything under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them just naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you get if you're a dude, or if you know just a person, you happen to catch them leaving. And like I've
Yeah.
seen some leave look better
And what you
when
saw
everything is off. When they were performing,
Yeah.
real talk.
Yeah.
The
I
natural.
say, why didn't you come out looking like that?
Yep.
My pocket. I would have kept my hand out of my pocket.
Well, look, the sad part about it is all the ones that's talking about they want these high value men and all this other crap, you know, with their OnlyFans and all this other stuff. Well, why do you think we ain't gonna get a high value man? Everybody wanna go to the porn star, nobody wanna marry none.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And some of them be pretty as all outdoors, and guess what? Play your position. Carry yourself right, and guess what? Somebody gonna wife you.
Hey.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got to do that no more. You ain't.
Right.
It can just be a thought, right? And you can, you know, end up in the suburbs somewhere, pushing out a few puppies,
Yeah.
living la vida loca. You know what I'm saying?
Just be you.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then I also feel so in the women's defense, right? And I always advocate for women. I love women. That's why I'm like, you're gonna hear me.
Oh, we do too.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
And I-
yeah.
and I get
What do you
that
do?
100%.
No Diddy, no Diddy,
I'm
right?
I just want to throw this out there real quick, right?
Maybe a little more than you, brother.
I
You
don't
just
know
have to
about
put that
that.
out
I don't know about
there.
that.
No Diddy.
But I'm gonna throw this out there, right? So you got these women who are very self-conscious because they see that so much in the media. They think that's what men want.
But the media is
Yeah,
playing
the
on
media,
that.
but they don't understand that, right? So you got these beautiful women who don't think they're beautiful, and that's heartbreaking to see.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, damn, girl, if you only see you how I see you,
Mhm.
you would love yourself more.
Indian women are cutting their hair left and right out of spiritual reasons.
Mhm.
So they cut their hair to reborn themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Our sisters take that hair to become something that they're not. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, preach, brother.
Makes no sense.
Man,
Makes no sense at all.
Gina, what do you think about that? I want to hear your take on that. Take your time. Take your
Hold
time.
on.
Take your time.
Let me tell you, she don't wear the Indian girl's hair. She wears Mei Ling's hair, the Chinese girl hair.
Oh, me, Lane?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
So I do think about that. And from being in the music industry, I did have the opportunity to do procedures, which I refused.
Mhm.
So that's why today I remain natural.
Ooh. Come on, can we give it up? Can we give it up to natural beauty?
Absolutely.
And I was mad skinny, but I refused. I was like, nope, that's okay. One day I'm a pop. And I did. I did.
she show your rights?
God gave it to you.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't like makeup. I mean, I have done it for certain things like maybe photo shoots or, videos that will have a makeup artist come out, but I would just wash my face. So I like being natural. as far as like this ponytail and when I do wigs and different things, I
Foreplay.
always like that from just playing dress up because my mom would have wigs and things like that. And I like the way that my mom would achieve different looks. And I would look at her in awe, like, you know, my mama, my aunties, and I used to be like, oh wow, like they look so like the way they would change it, but they didn't do too much. Like they were still naturally them. They didn't do like a whole face of makeup and lashes and all of that. I think my mom had like one friend that did lashes, but for the most part, she was natural, but she would do wigs. So that's probably why I do like
Oh, all my aunties
wearing
did
wigs
so.
because I like to have different looks. Like I don't like to look the same way for 57 years. Like I know some girls that still look the same way they look like when we grew up together. Like, Dad, you never changed. Like you still wearing the same nail polish, you still rocking the same hairstyle. Like I like to look different, and I think that's nice for men too. Like
It's entertaining.
I don't want to look the same all the time, but I don't sleep in the shit. Like when I get home, I take it off. Like it's not a part of me. Like I still love me and my natural hair. So some women they can't go to the store without it, or they're afraid for a man to see them natural. Like they feel like they always gotta do this whole thing. So
And that's
that
scary.
I don't
That's
agree
scary
with,
for
and
us,
I
yeah.
wish
It is,
that
you know.
women would embrace themselves because, again, I do come from the era from, you know, being in the music industry, like in the 80s with hip hop in the 90s, we all were natural. Like myself, Salt and Pepper, MC Light, like we didn't have all of that. We wasn't doing lashes and hair.
I
Like
remember.
we came out with our natural hair.
That's right.
Our natural face. We
Big
might have
earrings.
a little lipstick. Yeah, a little
Go,
lipstick.
girl.
Wait,
We got
natural
our
ass.
outfit. Yeah, it was natural.
That's
real
Like,
ass.
all the Luke
Nothing
dancers,
leaking.
That's
all
right.
all of Luke's dancers were natural. Like
Yeah.
everybody was natural. So like this new generation, I don't understand. They're not
They
not
gotta
loving
find
themselves. Like they're
themselves,
scared
yeah.
to be themselves.
Right.
It's like if they take it off, they feel like they're not.
Security blanket.
Yeah.
I wish that we could go back in time back, you know, like I'm back in the late 80s and the 90s.
That's like the best era.
Even the early 2000s.
Yeah.
The women in DC had the best hairdos, man.
They
Their
did.
hair was always
Froze,
tight.
yeah.
They had the best hairstyles.
And Virginia.
It was real.
DC
You know what I
and
mean?
Virginia.
I mean, they were the last group of black women to do weaves and wigs. You know what I mean?
The Godfather, Chucky.
Oh, you already know it.
Chuck
That's
Brown,
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Chuck Brown. Yeah. You better know it.
Ooh.
Backyard barbecue.
Yeah.
You better know it.
Them dancers behind them. What?
You better know
Yeah.
Good God.
it. You better know it, man. Ain't
Alright.
nothing like that good old go-go.
You know?
Yeah.
But think about it, man. Them women in DC, I mean, I'm gonna say from Maryland to Virginia, they had the best hairdos.
They did.
Best. Always tight.
Yep.
They
Always,
did.
always tight. Impeccable. Tight.
Their sideburns,
Tight.
laid. Like even
Tight.
if they had
Tight.
one side long and one side
Tight.
short, it was taped
It
in
was
nice.
tight. Yeah.
Wow. And you
Nice.
couldn't touch it.
Tight.
Nice.
And the dances
touch
came
mine.
from there too.
Tight.
Like all the dances started there,
They was tight.
and then we would get.
What happened to them? What happened to all that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
You know,
Media.
like-
social media.
Yeah.
It's like damn. You know what I
Fucked
mean?
up the whole world.
Yeah.
Infiltrated.
Yeah.
That's what happened. It infiltrated. They
Yeah.
started then when everybody wanted to run to DR and Brazil,
Yeah. Go
on all these implants.
I think plastic surgery was for older white women.
Yes. And it should have stood that way.
Because
plastic surgery was for people who
they
needed it.
aged.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Well, they just got tired of.
women of color, we don't
crack.
right. So we didn't
But-
have to do that.
Ladies,
Never was
Listen.
intended for
Let me tell you
us.
something. They do crack. That's old wives' story.
I got
They,
it. Yeah.
Well,
they do
At what
crack.
age?
They do crack.
Now,
When you
but
don't
it
take
depends
care
on
of
how
You don't
yourself.
take care of
I was
yourself,
just about to say that.
your
You know,
ass
take
gonna
care-
crack and
yeah.
crumble.
But
Yeah.
at what age though?
Doesn't matter. Like,
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something.
really don't matter.
Like our
So,
skin
so
and everything.
as soon
is
as y'all got
beautiful.
two puppies in, it's over.
Mm.
No, but when
Two
you look
puppies
at
and
a
it's
white woman
over.
aging and a black woman
Two
aging,
puppies and
our
it's
skin
over.
is just different. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
We
You gotta
just
take care of it. But yeah, but that goes with
if you
even
put
your
a
lifestyle, too,
50-year-old
you know what
black
I'm saying?
woman and a 50-year-old white woman together, you're gonna see a difference.
20-year difference.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. I think
It's just
I think you're wrong.
20 years.
In my opinion, it's just my opinion. White women are winning the game right now.
No, they're not.
They win.
I don't
they
feel
win.
like that.
Really?
I feel like
I
feel
they're
that
way.
on top.
Man, clean your glasses, man.
What you mean?
I think
My
that's
Clean
God.
why a
your
lot
glasses,
of I think
man.
that's why a lot of white men are looking at us.
Yeah, Lord have mercy.
They looking at
They
you
can
for the
have
wrong
you. They can
reasons.
have you.
Thank you.
Wrong
They can have you. You know
I'm
why?
glad you
Because
said
they
that.
can have you. You know why? Because when they get finished playing slave and master, they're going back home. Ain't no keepers there.
All right. So,
So
what
it's all
what about the black men marrying white women, especially when they're wealthy? What's
and
the
listen.
problem?
Listen, you know why? Because you can take them someplace they're gonna act right, and it's a good arrangement.
If a white man,
because they know
takes
that
us someplace, we're not gonna act right.
they know that
No.
they know that when it's over with,
What
and
type
you get
of
divorced,
woman do you
she's
think a
gonna
white
get
man
half.
is gonna choose?
He got enough
What
money
type
to
of
pay her
black woman?
off. He's gonna have a settlement agreement, you know, in his divorce. So he's gonna hit her off, and she's gonna go about her business, and that's gonna be that. You know what I mean? He's gonna have a buyout clause in his divorce. That wealthy athlete or whoever he is that marries that Caucasian woman, he's gonna have a buyout clause. You know what I'm saying? In his divorce. That's good.
So I
So
think
there's
too,
some wealthy white men that are married to beautiful black women.
They are.
yes.
Yeah.
Of course,
that
it
know
works
how
both
to
ways.
act, and there's nothing hood about them. So what do you mean?
It
So
works both ways.
I think what we're because we're actually touching on to a really sensitive topic. So if you look back in our history as black people, not only were men the drivers of work, we had to get the work done. We had to put the work in. The black woman had to take care of the child. She worked, but she had to take care of the child, birth more strong children. She had to fend for herself from rape, abuse. That transitioned from generation to generation to generation to that strong black woman who feels that she doesn't need anybody. She doesn't need a man. She doesn't need this. She doesn't need that. So we really have to take that perspective and say, black woman, you're my girl. I want you to relax. I got this. But some women aren't hearing that. They're shutting the black man down. They're talking at him instead of talking to him. And then what happens is the black man feels challenged. So now you and I are arguing while that white guy is going, Come over here. I got this. I'm going to soothe you. I'm going to show you these gold coins. And you're going to feel good. But then it gets to that point where you're no longer that young, vibrant woman he was attracted to. Push you aside. He goes back to that world he comes from. So the point that I'm making is, whether you're with a white woman or a black woman, Q said it earlier, communication.
And what about love?
We have to talk. Well, that's where that communication comes in.
Is
Love
it-
doesn't mean anything
It's
if
a
no one's
use of emotion.
talking. Without communication, you don't If no one's talking, you can say I love you all day, but does it mean anything? You don't know me. I say, hey, I love you. Bullshit. You don't know me, right?
Right.
But then if I say I love you, you feel it.
That's right.
No, I don't.
So I said that's
Because with
right
love
on
comes communication.
right. But if Q is that person who's communicating to you, you don't know me, but I'm telling you, girl, yes, you walk into the 7-Eleven, girl, you look fine. I love you.
That would be Wawa.
But Q is your okay, wow. But Q is that
Wrong
guy who's on your side, supporting you. And he tells
I'm
you,
here all day, every day.
I love you.
Right.
It's a different transition.
So we have to stop talking at one another. And as Brother Terry said earlier, let's vibe. Let's listen to those songs. Let's find that resting point for ourselves, right?
Mhm.
Not always being ready. Sometimes take a break.
Step back.
Reset, right?
Right.
By the way, at IQ Cigar
Cigar
Lounge,
Lounge.
we reset.
That's right. Get that
We
Henny-
reset.
get that Henny Colada.
That's right. That's
Change
right.
your life.
The Hennessy Colada, the Bahama Mama.
Hey.
Listen,
Bahama
top
Mama.
Oh
shelf.
man, that Bahama Mama
Yeah,
smacks me upside the neck.
But
Premium.
wait, wasn't the engineer just saying earlier that that's a ghetto drink?
What, Bahama Mama?
Bahama Mama.
I did not.
Depends on who makes it.
I
No,
did
he
not
said sex
say-
on the beach. Sex
Same
on the
thing.
beach.
Oh,
Same thing.
No,
Sex on
no,
the
it's
beach.
different.
Two different
You know,
things.
you see that?
Order
You see
sex
that?
on the beach.
Once again,
Elite situation.
once again,
She ain't
I'm
listening
not
to
taking
you.
her nowhere with me.
She ain't listening to
You know what? I can't even take you to Wawa.
you.
Matter of fact, I'm not even taking her to the umbrella room.
I don't even take myself to
The
Wawa.
umbrella room.
Are you
That's
kidding?
the hot dog stand. That's the umbrella room. She
I
can't go
don't
to.
frequent Wawa. Sorry.
You can't even go to the umbrella room.
In New York, we didn't even have a Wawa. I didn't even know
So
what that
on a,
was
on a
till I
serious
came up
note,
here.
I know Terry's having fun with you. The engineer's having fun with you,
I'm
but
sick of him.
this goes for all of us, right?
I love you too.
In order for us to vibe and be successful, our not so much our communicating, our conversations have to be intellectual, has to be intelligent, has to be to the point, right? It can't be under the table and on top of it has to be direct. People need to understand what you're communicating. That dialogue has to be right. So if you can keep it flowing where people can understand and you're patiently pacing your words, you're talking, that red door opens. But if you're talking about Nicki Minaj and you're talking about Biggie on a serious note, and those are great people, trust me, I love them. I love Biggie, I love Nicki and her tunes. But if I was to have a real talk conversation, those are the last people that would be in my conversation.
That is true.
So,
And
That's where
the
he's
truth
coming from.
lies within the joke.
hey, I heard
Because
that.
guess what? Let me tell you something. Most people cuss a lot. You know why they cuss, right?
Can't communicate.
Poor communication, lack of words.
Yeah.
So they fall back onto the same stuff. You know,
Vocabulary.
just like there's somebody here that does a show, right? Every show, he always fall back to racism. No matter who his guest is, right? And like, why do you do that all the time? You don't have to do it all the time. You know what I mean? Because that's his comfort zone. It's like when he shot his load, that's his next move. You know what I mean? And sometimes I sit here and I look at this dude and I be like, what are you doing that for? You know what I mean? Because we can talk about it, right? When it's warranted. It's not something that you question every guest on. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it don't apply.
Yeah, there's a season for everything.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is sometimes. You know, everybody goes through it sometime, you know.
But let me ask y'all this back on interracial relationships. How do y'all feel as Black men when you see a Black woman with a white man?
God bless her.
Do y'all feel any type of way?
No,
No.
God bless her.
more power to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to know that.
We don't
Well,
care.
I mean, is it just?
Love is
Are you-
love.
Yeah.
That's
Are you
right.
just talking
Some
Some
about
Black women
black
get
and
upset
white?
when they see Black men.
Why?
with white
Because
Because
they haters.
they
That's what it
they
is.
feel like, how come you couldn't get with a Black woman when you acquired wealth?
Because
Why
she
would you
wouldn't
choose
shut
white
the
woman?
But wait.
She wanted to be the man and the woman in the relationship.
How do you
But
know
this-
Sometimes
that?
dating Black women is like being in a homosexual relationship.
How do you know
but
that?
We don't slap dicks like that.
Did you? But did you hear the end of what she said?
Mm.
Did you catch what she said at the end?
Mm.
She said wealth. See, that's a problem there too. Everybody has a certain agenda.
Yeah.
Does it have to be? We're talking about love, but at the end of what you said, wealth.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the issue that I hear a lot of Black women when they see that, they say, how come when you acquired wealth you got with a white woman that didn't have wealth or that couldn't match your status?
Well, it's
How
not.
come you couldn't choose a Black woman that's educated or that, you know, that could still match your status? Why would you choose?
See, that's an
someone else?
open-ended.
But I just dropped that
Question,
video on
right?
you. She wants to be the man and the woman in the
How
relationship.
do you know that?
Because that's why the man chose that.
Listen, I've
So
been
you're
there.
saying every situation,
I've
that's
been
the
there
reason
several
why.
times. I've been there several times. And you know
In
what?
every situation, that's the reason why.
I've been there several times. You know, when a lot of sisters got a good job, they got some education, you can't tell them nothing. Even when you right, you wrong, and they won't fall on the sword. You know what I mean?
Goes
So
back
guess
to the
what?
strong Black woman thing.
That's
Right.
that. Tell me this: how come no other woman claims to be strong? Only Black women. No other nationality. Why is it only strong Black women? You know what I'm
Is
saying?
it because of maybe what she been through in her life and what she had to go through to get where she's
No,
at?
somebody
Nah,
sold
At
that
the
to
quiet
you.
Yeah, I was gonna
strength?
say that.
Somebody told you all that.
sold that
You had
dream.
to.
That was part of the
Somebody
divide and
Or should
conquer.
it
sold-
be another word?
That was
Somebody
part of the
sold
divide
that dream.
and conquer.
Yes,
I'm a
divide and conquer. I
Black
agree with
woman that overcame obstacles.
Yeah,
Maybe
and,
that's
and-
what she
and
should
I
be
don't need a
saying.
man, and I don't need this, and I don't need that. I can do it on my own. When in reality, it's the false. That is very false. You need a man and a woman in a relationship because you got kids to raise. And kids or children, I say. Let me get that right. Children need a man or their father or their mother. For you to think that you're just the mother and you're gonna play both roles, that is false. You are damaging your own household as an individual and raising your children the wrong way.
But what about the woman that was left to
And that's
as a
sad,
single
yeah.
woman?
That's
That's a
yeah.
Where
sad, yeah.
that
Sometimes that
Black man
happens.
didn't marry her or
Sometimes that
he
happens.
didn't
Mhm.
do anything to keep the family together and left her
So-
alone.
So it
So-
stems
Or
back
abandoned
to
her.
let's
what.
not stigmatize.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
she have
It's
had
just
to
Black
have
women.
acquired some type of strength to have overcame that obstacle?
Agreed to that. But you still have to allow that space to let a man in because as a young man still needs a man figure, a male figure in his life
I
who
agree.
has a
Agreed.
direction, who knows how to lead, who knows how to, progress.
Mhm.
And not just stay stagnant and teach his kids to stay stagnant or even fall behind. You want to grow and you want to have a role model in the position to show them to grow.
Well, that's why I just have one son, because I always said you have to be careful who you have children with.
Mhm.
That's
You have to take that into consideration, ladies, young ladies that don't have children yet. Be careful who you have children with.
So these are all branches of issues that we deal as far as families, as far as individuals. But I'm gonna say it again, brother. IQCigarLounge.com, communication. Right?
All day, every day.
Mhm.
That's the first from the first point that I say, hey, young lady, I want to get to know you. Communication is important. Where you stand, where I stand, and how we're gonna bring it together.
Open communication
Yeah.
and trust yourself. Be
Yeah.
confident in yourself. Speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Stop with the lies. Don't
No need to impress.
Right. Don't
None
send
of
a
that.
representative.
Just be straight, real.
Yeah.
This is what I want. This is how I want it. If the guy can't deal that, walk away. There's always
Right.
somebody else.
Well, what happened to the art of courtship? Because it seems like everybody just want to jump in the bed now. There's
See,
no
that's the
courting
last
or
thing
getting
that
to
should
know.
happen.
Okay.
So, is that part of the problem?
Courtship should take place 3-4 months down the line. Right now, you and I just getting to know one another. It should be just about who we are, what we want, communication.
But let's not put this, Miss Gina. Let's not put this on the man. Because man, if he's going to jump in the bed, he's not trying to jump in the bed by himself.
Mm.
So he's only allowed to jump in the bed if she's allowing
Wait, say that
and
again.
being in there,
Say it again.
right? He can only do it if she's allowing it.
Mhm.
If she's jumping in there or already in there waiting.
Like, Lucy, I'm home.
Right.
You're home by yourself.
Right. You know what I mean? So, that's where that's happening. We have to court, and I don't put a time frame. For me, it could be 3 days, 3 months, or whatever it is. It's to the individuals who choose. Because if you're grown and doing, let's really talk about what you just mentioned, grown folks or being adult, being mature about it, not being kids, because the results or what may come after it, you're not mature enough and grown up enough to handle it.
Yeah,
We've talked
sweet.
about this in the past about kids having kids with that back in the 90s. Literally, kids having kids, and now today, the mothers and daughters or sons and mothers
Best friends.
are best friends.
It goes back before the 90s because my mother, who was born in Richmond, Virginia, was married with 2 children by the age of 15. So if you want to talk about it, it goes way
Oh, I don't
back.
doubt. I don't doubt.
Before it was considered illegal.
Yeah.
Now your
Right.
ass to go to jail.
Well,
Yeah.
But there was a time
the
when
consent is
these men weren't
14
going
in
to
Virginia.
Yeah.
The age of consent is 14 in Virginia.
That's right.
That's
Still.
wild. Yeah.
And there's even more states that are even ridiculous.
West Virginia is one.
Yeah. And Jose Cuervo can even say it, can tell you, being Puerto Rican, he knows in PR, you can consent 15 years old.
Yeah.
Get married.
Hmm.
Get married, 15 years old. And that child is cooking and cleaning, washing clothes.
And birthing
To a-
children.
Birthing children to a grown man who then is coming home 6 days a week. And on that 7th day, he's spending it with another family.
So should R. Kelly be in jail?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
I mean,
should that man that married my mama and knocked her up with 2 kids be in jail too? Should
Well,
he have been
Two
locked up?
different, depending on the situation. So R. Kelly did some things that were against the authorization of another person. So he held people captive. He did certain things. That's what he's paying his time,
Yeah.
right? Trafficking, right?
My mama was held and she ran away and left her kids and then tried to come back 5 years
Today, she can
they
file
didn't give her
charges.
children, but she's not here anymore. But I'm saying, and he was abusive. He beat her. She was a child.
She can file
So,
charges today. If she
Same
was here.
situation, different time.
I know, but look, Cosby, right? He's being held responsible. Weinstein, he's being held responsible. Quite a few people are being held responsible from those
years,
times.
right?
Yeah.
From years ago.
So if she was here, she would be able to present that type of lawsuit against that person who created that issue for her.
Trump.
Yeah, even Trump.
I can't think of the woman with the lawsuit, but she's won.
Colleen, I think it is, yeah.
She won 2 lawsuits.
And going on a
against
third.
him and trying to go after a third. And this stuff happened way back. I'm not sure, 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
You know,
These
like
people
that.
are being
So,
held accountable
you
now
know,
for it.
But you know what? You bringing this up, Gina, that's a topic that has to be touched on at some point.
Mhm.
It really does. I truly mean that. And that's the beauty about doing this type of freelance conversation, talking about, because we
Cheers.
touched on quite a few things.
And this is what needs to take place in our community,
Yes.
because we're pushing it into social media. We're rapping about it, right? We're doing all of these things to ease the pain. But if we could take this time out with Gynesis Radio and talk amongst one another, we realize how much we have so much in common, how much we love you without the extras, right? How much we can appreciate our growth, our history, and just come together. But today we're so caught up in this rap game as what do you say, Brother Terry? Death, murder, kill,
Murder, death, kill.
and no one's listening to one another. Everybody wants one up.
Right.
Mhm.
I got this. You don't have that. You know. So since you don't have that, I have the right to take your life or whatever. It's just wasted nonsense. And if we don't listen to those tones, we're gonna keep doing the same thing, same thing, same thing.
You know, and I tell everybody, the same things that divide us are the same things that unite us. You
Hey,
know?
that's right.
And
Yes, sir.
and people got to realize that, you know, like we have a difference of opinion based upon our experiences,
Mhm.
right? But you have to be open to listen to my experiences and try to understand why I feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how I have to understand why you feel that way. You know what I mean? And it's okay to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said before, every man that's a dog has had his feelings hurt.
Mm.
That's heartbroken.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he didn't start out that way. You know? Because guess what? They called it puppy love, right?
Mm.
And just think about it. You was maybe let's say you was 14. I'm gonna make you a little old to be 14. That was your good girlfriend and whatnot, right? And you loved on her and you did everything else, right? And all of a sudden, here came that dude that had a car, right? You ain't have a car, right? He had a car. He might even had a little job at McDonald's or something, or whatever. Or his dad had a couple dollars and he was good. He had a car, right?
I was that guy.
You know what?
So I was the
The
opposite.
McDonald's guy or the guy
I was the
with
Burger
car?
King guy. No car.
I was the guy without the car.
But
Who's
guess
Burger
what?
King?
Guess what? Then one day you saw her riding past you, sitting in his car.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Right?
That's crazy.
It'd be
This
something
is
that
a
subtle
memory.
that creates
That happens.
heartbreak.
This is a real story. This is a real
It'd be
memory.
something that subtle that creates heartbreak,
Mhm.
right?
That's right.
And then you know, I hear a lot of women, right? You know, they be talking about oral sex, right?
Hmm.
And they say, "Oh, men don't do oral on women," blah 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 blah, right? And I had to tell a woman recently. I said that goes back to that original heartbreak he had. See, young men ain't having oral sex with women. You know why? Because he's thinking about, I used to love her, I used to kiss her and do all kinds of things with her, and then she was with this other dude, right? In the back of his mind, he's like, yo, I ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And it takes decades for him to get past that trauma.
That's in the back of our mind too.
You know what I mean? Man, y'all, listen, y'all are like this. You know what I mean?
That's in the back of our mind too.
It might be, but
That's why
listen.
sometimes we shut you down when we find out you stepping out. Like, yo,
Yeah, but
like,
listen,
you've been
but-
like, I don't want that in my mouth. Are you kidding me?
Point
About that?
taken.
We
Point
think
taken.
the same.
We
We think the
we
same.
got you, but what I'm telling you is a young man that has his heart broken that way, he's not eating any pussy. I'm telling you that right now. He's not eating he's not putting anything on his flavor saver.
Hmm.
All right. Until decades go by when he get past that trauma.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
See,
Whereas
yeah.
a woman, she's forgiving. She gonna pop some tops along the way, and several tops,
And on to the next.
On to the next.
relationship.
right? With no
in,
problem.
in the name of revenge.
It's right.
She got pissed off because he did it. I'm gonna do it.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. So every dog you know, every man that's a monster, just know he's a monster because
He was
He
vulnerable.
went through some
She opened up.
experiences.
And
She
that's
broke
why
his heart.
communication is good because we share a lot
There
in
you
common.
go.
Yeah.
Because
Now she's
from a
come to
woman's
the gentleman's
perspective,
club.
Yeah.
There
we
she
do
is. There
things
she is.
based off
We
of
got
what
Gina
you
back.
did. So you're absolutely right. Like, oh, okay, like two could play that game. I want you to see how you made me feel.
That's it.
See, but
How
this-
many times do you think I'm going to continue to forgive you before somebody else comes along?
Mhm.
What's the old that old song? How it go? Who's making love to your old lady
Mm.
when you were out making love? Okay,
Okay.
all right. Where the songs
Yeah,
come from?
yeah,
And
Who's
listen-
making love to your old lady while
And-
you out making love? What you
and-
think it
and
can
look
happen
here.
to you? For
And look-
everyone there's always somebody that's just like you.
Hey,
I figured Bill, you with a shovel.
Hey,
And listen, I ain't gonna holler. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you said is true. But all I'm just saying is, you know,
Love
the
on
burden of
2-way
proof,
street.
you know,
Is
is
that
real.
Joe Tex?
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you will hear most men get hammered for being a dog.
Yeah.
You know, men don't generally walk around and call a woman a whore. You know what I mean? As often as a woman will call a man a dog.
Yeah, I just
Now-
call her a heifer.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, or mud kicker.
I mean, us guys got to take responsibility, but you know, there are times we get our heart broken and we're like, "Fuck this." And I'm
Well,
not
that's
going
also
through
learned
this shit
behavior.
again.
I thought y'all was taught.
I'm not going
No,
through.
this is
Next
what a
girl
man
I
does.
get, I'm gonna bend
I thought-
over.
I thought
I'm
older
banging the
men
shit
teach
out
younger
of her,
men.
and I'm just gonna do it.
That's what I always thought, that it was just a learned behavior. Like men
No.
teach men, like this is how a man should be.
Nah,
That's the
And,
experience.
and it's harder now. I mean, we grown now, but when we were growing up, we had those mentors.
yeah,
We had those cats who took us under their wing,
that's right.
you know, and showed us.
Big
the
shout
way.
out to Mr. Williams. Big shout out to Mr. Relaford.
Yeah, there you
They
go.
were my mentors
Yeah.
growing up.
Right.
Keep
I
your
thought
dick in
y'all
your
was
pocket,
doing-
son.
I thought that's-
But it ain't as easy as today.
That's right.
You know, when you're talking to some young men and trying to school them, everybody think they know everything.
That's right.
That's the big difference between today and back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but when you ready to learn, listen. Reach out to uncle, you know, grandfather, dad, or whoever, you know, who you feel comfortable with
Mm-hmm.
and confident, and someone that you respect. That's the biggest
And you
thing.
know what,
Yeah.
Q? Today, people have it even better because, like you said, we had to reach out to individuals
Yeah,
to make that
yeah.
happen. Today, you can go on YouTube, you can go
Oh,
on
yeah.
this media,
Yeah.
and you can learn about all of these
Yeah.
experiences.
But it ain't nothing like when you sitting down
Sitting
one
Yeah, that
on
one-on-one is a
one-on-one
difference.
that
talk.
101, and he's schooling you. You
Yeah.
know it. You listening.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stop talking
Shut up!
and listen.
Shut up!
That's
I'll
how you
snatch
learn.
your lips. Talk one more time.
Yeah, sometimes just listen. Stop talking, acting like you know it all, and listen. You may learn something.
This is what I taught my son. I said, if you want to know anything about a woman, don't go to your father. Don't go to your cousins. I said, come to me. I said, because only a woman could tell you about another woman. Just like everything he needs to know about a man, he needs to get it from a man. But a man can't tell you the way a woman thinks, because only a woman could explain that. So I told my son, this is the worst thing you can ever do to a woman, to us, is lie. Just tell us the truth. I said, because at the end of the day, as a woman, I'm telling you, if you tell her the truth, if you say, I don't want to be in a committed relationship, I want to just date different women, you're giving her the opportunity to choose whether or not she wants to be with you. I said, so this way, while
And
you're
that's the
with
biggest
her,
mistake a
and
lot
you're
of men
dating-
make.
I said, and you're dating someone else and you're with her, she can't get mad because you told her the truth. You told her straight up. I said, that is the worst thing you can do to us is lie. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we already got in our mind if we're going to be with you or not. You can be with somebody else, and if we want you, we still going to be with you. I said, so you don't have to lie. That's where I think men make mistakes.
How old is your prince?
He's now 37.
Damn, I had you at 28,
And he'll be 38 October 1st.
Wow.
and I still have you at 28.
And
Damn,
God bless.
he's
Yeah.
doing extremely well.
beautiful, beautiful.
It was rough, but I didn't.
Listen,
High five. High
yeah,
five.
absolutely. We salute you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap this up. You know, this was fun.
That has been
great.
2 sessions.
This
I'm
is
coming
great.
back
Great.
this week. I'm tired.
I got some replacements for you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got somebody that stand in for you. We're gonna have some fun without you.
We got some candles.
I told you we're gonna.
Lingerie.
That's right.
Real glasses.
You better
Y'all
come back.
better stop,
You
man.
better come back.
I'm not
Look,
gonna be here.
Hey,
I need
look,
a
look.
cousin.
Right here, we gonna do the show without you.
I ain't never coming.
Smooth breezy. It'll be good.
You better come back. You better come back.
I ain't never
Heavy
coming back just because
hitter.
you said that.
You better
That's
come back.
horrible.
You better
She'll
come
be
back.
back.
You see?
You better come back.
This is relationship talk now. I'm never coming back just because you said that. You should
Oh.
have never told me that.
Oh, so you breaking up with me now?
Yeah.
Now you breaking up
It's
with me. now?
over.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, it's over now.
Should be back.
yeah,
Yeah,
she'll
you
be
know.
back.
I give her a few Quaaludes. She back in the morning. Yeah. All right, y'all. We had some fun. We hijacked the station.
Thank you, brother
Yes.
Terry.
Big shout out to
Yes.
my man Rud, the most music DJ in the world.
Absolutely. Thanks for calling that.
Big dog.
That's right. And you can take over and reprogram the station. We out of here. We had a great time, and we're gonna do this again next week.
Yes,
IQ
sir.
Cigar Lounge,
Don't forget.
www.iqcigarlounge.com. Check us out.
Yes.
Father's Day, we got some hits. Check
Light
the
the
website.
Ash Entertainment.
That's it.
Right. That's right.
Every day is Father's Day, just like every day
Hey.
is Mother's Day.
And adult conversation is always at IQ Cigar Lounge. So
All
come
the
on
time.
down.
Come
Let's
on
have a
down.
good time.
That's what we doing.
Don't
That's
forget
what
about
we
them
doing.
Henny Coladas. though.
Hey, that's
Yes,
right.
DJ
Right.
Steve.
You
Fridays
already
and
know.
In
Saturdays.
the mix, your satellite DJ. Yes.
That's right. When he in there,
Mm.
it's gonna be hard to get out of there, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right,
Check it
y'all.
out.
We out of here.
Amen.
Later.